What would you like to ask our next governor?
How they are going to structure the budget for the state, what priorities they would put into that budget, and how they're going to get these things passed. There seems to be an unlevel disbursement of funds, and in areas where this money is needed, it's always let's go back to the taxpayer. And I think there may be more to do in the management of our state budget. Pure and simple.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about taxes in New Jersey?
They're far too high. I think people are leaving the state because of it. I know that a percentage of our wealth has left the state, and that's not good for business or for families or for anything. So I think, you say New Jersey and people almost cringe a little bit because of the tax rate and the expense here. And I think a lot could be done at the state level in terms of how the budget is run, the management, the fiscal management.
How do you think, what's your view on education? How should education be funded in New Jersey?
Well, I know that there are areas in New Jersey that need more funding than other areas. And so, it can't be a level playing field. Not every community should get the same amount of money. And it should be somewhat needs-based. But I think, again, those funds should be managed properly. It seems like, there's basic things in some of these school systems that aren't being bought because they don't have the money to do it. So, and yet you hear stories about money going to frivolous programs and that sort of thing. So I think on almost every level, from the state level down to the people running the educational system, fiscal management is key. It's key.
So in New Jersey, of course, public education is funded through property taxes. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't have an issue with that. I think that that's fine. I know that when we moved here, I think the number was something like 73% of our taxes were going to education. Maybe that's a little high, I'm not sure. And I didn't have an issue with that. And like some other people said, even though I don't have children, it's good for the community. I do have children. I thought that was a wonderful thing. I mean, if we can't educate the next generation, these are the people who are going to be populating our neighborhoods. And this is going to keep the character of our towns. So I think it's very important, and I don't have a problem with that.
Morristown.